Greetings, book lovers, ghost breakers, monster hunters, and ne'er-do-wells. It is I, your friendly neighborhood occult detective, Bob Freeman, coming at you with another book haul. So let's take a look. So the first thing I want to show you is from the editors of Life. It is The Epic of Man. So this book really caught my eye because of the terrific artwork found inside. And it is kind of written for younger people, but for me, the pictures are worth 1,000 words. So I thought that was really cool and couldn't pass that one up. What next? In a Sherlock Holmes mood, found this nice little edition of the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. This was published by People's Classic Library. It's a really nice little fancy edition that I had to have. And not only that, but it goes nicely with this little find, Dining with Sherlock Holmes. Now the cover alone is going to make this one come home with me. And so it did. What else? How about some young adult fare? We have Nancy Drew Mystery Stories, The Whispering Statue. And this edition is really cool looking because it's a library bound edition. And yeah, I love the evocative red cover art. And it's a well-worn book, which is fine with me. It means it has a history. This came from Adams Central School. And to go along with that, another library-bound Alfred Hitchcock mystery series, The Mystery of the Fiery Eye. It's the three investigators. Now this thing is really worn, but again, I love the history of it, and I love the three investigators. What else? How about a little poetry? Here we have a nice little edition of Fatal Interview. This is Sonnets by Edna St. Vincent Millay. Beautiful little book. And the previous owner has some of her own poetry written inside. And I just thought that was charming and had to have it. Now what? How about some Masterpieces of Oriental Mystery, Sax Romer. 2 editions here, The Hand of Fu Manchu and The Insidious Dr. Fu Manchu. These are great little books. I'll probably resell these at some point, but because I have a really nice black leather bound edition. So these may just find their way into someone else's home. Now what do we have? How about some fairy tales? Twilight Fairy Tales by May Shower Groves. I thought this was just an adorable little book with fantastic little artwork. Look at that. Could not pass that one up. We're not done yet. How about Scandinavian Folk and Fairy Tales? Ha, look how spectacular this thing is. It too has some great illustrations. And I just love Scandinavian folk tales. It really hits me, you know, in the animus soul that I possess. That can't be it, can it? Not even close. Look at this. Fellowship of the Ring. This is an 80s edition. It's the revised edition. The dust jacket's been around the block a little bit. Is written inside Christmas 1983, but it does still have the map. And the book is in pretty darn good shape, all things considered, despite the glaring inconsistencies on the dust jackets. But a lovely little edition. All right, I've got one last book to show off, and maybe you'll understand why I took this one. This is a lovely book. Look at that cover. But if you look at the spine, Freeman, Herbs for the Medieval Household. When I picked this up, I thought, this looks like a grimoire. Look at those. Nice little woodcuts. Beautiful book. Written by, I can only assume, an ancestor. And there you have it. Another spectacular book haul for the Freeman household. And these are just lovely additions to our library, while some will end up to be sold on our Attic Pages marketplace. So if you saw anything that was interesting here, you might go check that out at atticpages.com. So thanks for stopping in. We'll talk again real soon.